Check it out, y'all. Brooklyn's newly opened Museum of Failure celebrates bad ideas, silly designs, and overhyped products.
That's cool.
Oh, products too. Oh, that's cool.
Is the HD DVD in there? Remember that?
Bro, you know what?
Blu-ray whooped its ass.
Not to brag, but I was an early adopter of HD DVD.
Yeah.
That's not really a brag, is it?
No, not really.
No, dude, because everyone was saying, oh, porn's like, you know, if porn adopts it, then it's gonna make it. And if you remember at the time, HD DVD was adopted by porn, and so everyone thought that's the biggest gainer for HD DVD. No.
But then Blu-ray went.
Why did Blu-ray kick its ass?
Sony just kept on delivering. Like they kept on signing other studios to it, and
Yeah,
they
it just comes down to the product and the supply. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
this new museum in Sunset Park section of Brooklyn proves that even the most successful businesses can have terrible ideas and stuff like that. It's called the Museum of Failure.
A lot of successful businesses.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I'll talk about a couple of things that are in there, and then of course we get to riff on what other things we think could totally go
These
in there
organic
as well.
formats.
We're just like JkNews, anything. So in 2011, for example, there was Bic for Her pens. Anybody remember this?
I do.
Wow, big for her.
I do remember this.
It was solely developed and marketed to target women. The only difference was that there was glitter and a higher price tag. That was it.
Stupid.
Oh, I thought it would be like better shape for hands or something.
No, it just had glitter on it.
Like a nice curve.
Bitches already had pens, dude.
Yeah.
And they're going to Sanrio anyways.
Hey, do you guys all have
Getting
the
Pachaco
this
pens.
thing from the like writing a lot and drawing a lot? Like, you know, this
Oh, just
thing.
right here, like a callus that didn't go away.
Yeah, like I feel like we all developed this
Yeah, I have it.
as writers. You know, the new generation, they don't have that. Oh, right.
They got it
They're
on the-
typers,
right
so they
here.
have it on their thumbs right here and here.
Yeah.
Or they might even just have carpal tunnel and shit from fucking being on their phone too much.
Guarantee you have that.
You're gonna get early onset carpal
We're gonna
tunnel.
need cyborg hands and shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of tight.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah. So there's Google Glass. If anybody remembers.
Oh
that.
yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Google Glass.
One of the funniest things about Google Glass, because I was a tuber, right? And I still, I guess, am. But they were doing prototypes for Google Glass.
You
And,
got one?
No. But there was people that I was around at all times at Maker Studios who were like walking in with Google Glass, and like they're trying to sell it, but like you can tell that they don't really think it's that cool, but it's cool that they got one early.
Yeah.
And that's all they had with it.
Yeah.
Like so, you're walking around YouTube Space LA back in the day, and people would Google Glass, and it's like, dude, this shit fucking sucks.
What was the point of it?
It was like, oh, dude, like I'm using my eyeball to like Google something right now. It's like, dude, that sucks. Like it takes like 4 minutes for them to Google something. It's like, you think that that's cool? Like you're an early adopter? Oh, cool, you got Google Glass. Like everyone thinks you suck, dude. Everyone thinks you look weird.
That's how people were about Snapchat specs too.
Oh, right.
Snapchat one?
Oh, damn.
And then like Pokemon Snap comes out like 5 years later. People using AR on the phone. That's the application, right? But
Yeah. There was the Rejuvenique electric facial mask from 1999, a beauty product that shocks the face with electrical stimulation.
I thought people still use stuff like that.
For sure they
Do
do.
not remember that one.
That shit's probably gonna come back, watch. Someone's
There's
gonna
the
To make a younger face,
Yeah.
stimulate the nerves.
Yeah, definitely. Someone's gonna do it.
there's the now discontinued Segway scooters.
yes, Dean Kamen. That was
Oh, yeah, they were a thing, and then they're just gone.
Remember they had tours?
That was a dumb invention because I had a lot of fun on Segways.
Segways are tight.
But they're gone.
It was pitched. It was
was
pitched
inefficient.
as like the big question mark, right? And it was like going to be the next flying machine potentially. And he was like teasing it like it's the next innovation in people moving. And everyone was expecting like you're going to be floating around and shit. And then like the Segway came out and everyone was like, "That's it."
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's pretty lame.
It's because the rent-a-cops used them, and that just made it. Like you want to murder your product immediately?
Yeah. And you look so dorky with a helmet and just like a collar.
Segways
with the
do
bike
look
helmet,
stupid, but when you ride them, they look fun. They feel fun.
It was pure B2B, right? Like you're selling to businesses, like or like security firms,
Yeah.
and like that's not people moving. Like
They used to have tours. Remember they would do like
Segway tours?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think that would be cool, but nah.
But it's difficult to make that shape look cool.
But now they have the one wheel. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
that.
It's almost the same
It's like a
technology, right?
unicycle, but on a skateboard.
Yeah, and you just stand on it, and it's pretty
dude,
crazy.
bird scooters are more innovative than Segways.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
more fun and they're
Yeah.
faster. They're more compact.
Once you do the electric scooter, you're like, oh, this is far better. This is way better.
I think when you're standing this way, it just feels cooler than standing this way.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Very true.
Yep.
There was the massive set of metal-tipped darts, a long game that used to be sold to kids, but they just ended up being weapons that people would throw.
Oh, so
at each
just
other.
lawn darts?
Yeah. That were metal tipped.
You're just poking holes in your grass?
Yeah. Dads hate.
There was a strange-looking hula chair, which was a machine which promised to give its users abs while they would watch a movie or do some work. However, when
Yeah.
I remember they sold it a lot at the Asian stores.
yeah, but when somebody
It'll
sit,
be like this the whole
yeah, the
time.
problem is when you sit down on it, the rocking and the spinning was so intense that it would be you couldn't focus on anything else. So that would just be.
So you just be like this the whole time.
Dude, I just played PS5 VR. You ever play that?
Oh, is it sweet?
Oh my god, I was
Is it
playing-
dope?
Dude, Horizons. You ever play that
Is it
one?
sick?
Oh my god, dude. So me and my buddy Chris Mormon, right? He's a fucking poker guy. He just bought this shit because he got tilted after like losing a hand or whatever, and he's like, I'm buying VR, fuck it. And so he buys this VR shit. And he's like, Steve, come play VR. Like let's get fucked up and play VR. So I was like, all right. So then I go over to this place and we're playing VR, and like I got this headset on and shit. And I'm mountain climbing, and my brain is just completely tricked. Like it looks like a game, right? But you're so close to the surface. It's like I see this cliffside. I know it's not here, but my brain thinks it's right here, and I'm scared of it. And like I'm supposed to like you have these two controllers, like that you're holding like this. So you keep on holding the buttons so that you can climb. So you go like that,
Feedback
to climb,
too.
that to climb, and you go like that. And dude, your brain is like I am, like my fucking heart went into my stomach. I was like, I am fucking 50 feet up, even though it looks like a game, but it looks like incredible. And then it has me like scaling side to side over like a waterfall, and like I'm like 500 feet in the air or some shit. It was scary as shit. And I got motion sickness after like 25 minutes of this shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
But it's having you like, oh shit, there's a beast here. You pull a bow out with your left hand, you fucking go like this with your right hand, and you fire an arrow by letting go, and it works. It all
That
works.
shit is so cool.
It's accurate. It
So
works. It's so sick.
That's just fun. How was the comfort of it though?
Honestly, like it was great. If not for the motion sickness of only the climbing stuff got to me. The rest of it was fine.
Because that's the hard part with like the other like the meta ones and stuff like that. At the end of the day, you still got this giant fucking
Yeah.
machine on your head that like gets really intense. You know what I mean?
But dude, it's the closest thing I've felt since like when we all got N64 or played N64 for the first
really?
time. Like this is like the next thing.
I felt the first time I played VR. It was so crazy. I went to an arcade with like some family, and we all played like a round of VR, and it was so crazy afterwards. Where I was like, I have to get one of these, and I did, and then I bought one, and then I was like, all right, I had enough.
Did you ever try the porn?
No, I haven't. I would play the boxing though. Maybe I'll try it today.
There was notoriously no games for like a while, right? Except for Beat Saber or
the
whatever.
boxing game was.
This Horizon shit is like next level.
That's amazing.
That one looks dope.
Yeah.
You know what else is in here? The DeLorean.
Oh yeah, that's a massive
Alright.
failure.
Because it's just the only model, and then that's it.
It's in the
Is
shop.
it a failure?
Yeah, it's in the shop the whole time.
It's a failure for the guy who made it because he died not even knowing how much of a cult classic it would be.
But he was also a con artist too.
Was he?
Yeah. You ever watch the documentary about him?
Yeah, but he was he didn't actually get convicted.
He
No.
was misunderstood.
And the DeLorean's released by GMC?
DMC.
DMC. Oh, yeah, so there's no other brand. I mean, they don't have any other cars.
It's the only one, yeah. But now they do. Now they got these like new ones, but they're not technically DeLoreans. They're just trying to revive the brand.
Isn't it like an electric DeLorean or some shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
that doesn't work.
It's kind of its own thing, but I still think it's a success in theory, but not for the dude, like not for the reason he wanted it to be.
How did Back to
You
the
know?
Future get that?
Yeah.
Like,
How
how
did
did
what?
they get that? Like,
Zemeckis
So the story is that it was going to be a washing machine,
it's like a fridge or some shit.
fridge or some shit, and then like I think it was Zemeckis or Bob Gale,
Yeah.
the writer, saw the DeLorean like that's the future.
They're like that looks like it, yeah.
It's way better than a washing machine.
A better sell, yeah.
wait, it was originally gonna be a washing machine?
Something like that, either that or a fridge.
Looked like a fridge.
Yeah.
Oh, like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures when they go in the food, like the phone
They
booth?
wanted something that everyone knew that like is like in your home or like around you, right? So it's relatable, but then they didn't know how they were going to do it yet.
So you know
But the
in
car-
Indiana Jones, when in Indiana Jones he like jumps into a fridge to escape a blast.
Yeah.
So one of their early concepts was that's how Marty travels back in time. He jumps in this fridge to escape this nuclear blast, and it sends it back in time.
I see.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's like, you know,
That's not a cult
it
classic.
can also never get made because like a lot of people don't realize that like for people that love DeLoreans, they get that news every year. that this is gonna happen, and we've been seeing it for the past.
Is Cybertruck ever coming out or
I don't know.
you give up?
I kind of gave up.
You gave up your deposit or what?
It was only $100, but I would like to see it come out. I think it's such a cool car.
Why I think it's lagging? You think Elon's too busy on Twitter?
Yeah, you think he's just fucking off on Twitter probably?
But it's been like 3 years now.
Yeah, but
He's
there's
too busy fighting American corruption.
American hegemony.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the DeLorean failed because it was overpriced when it came out, and it didn't deliver on anything they said it was gonna do.
Like refrigerate food.
Well, just in terms of like the performance, it was super underpowered because it didn't meet all these regulations, so they had to downgrade everything on it, and they still released it. So people were like, "Where's my car? I paid all this money for it, and it was just a piece of shit."
Funny
And
thing
of course, it breaks all the time.
And the funniest thing about the 88 miles an hour thing is it could barely go 80.
The speedometer peaks at
Really?
85.
So that means my Land Cruiser could beat it?
Easily.
Yeah, most cars can beat it. It has the engine of a station wagon. It's like not.
Wow.
It's nothing.
Like it looks sexy.
Yeah, it's
My
fun
Land
to
Cruiser's
drive,
pretty
but
slow, dude.
Is the handling pretty good?
no, it's no power steering.
Whoa!
You get a 3-point turn, you end up with freaking
So
fast arms.
the
And you
only
got people
reason-
crowding you.
Only reason why you would get a DeLorean is because of Back to the Future.
That's it.
That's or you like the story, I guess, of like John DeLorean.
Have you
a guy.
met any DeLorean enthusiasts that don't really care about Back to the Future?
No.
Not really.
Well, Chad has one, and he has it signed by Bob Gale on the dash, and by the chick who was Jennifer in the first movie.
She has like a suit store in Studio City.
And I told you guys we took it out Valentine's Day to an arcade, and when we showed up, every single dude there was like, "We want to suck your
busting on
fucking
it?
dick, bro. Like you guys are getting your dick sucked by all these fucking nerds." And then we go to the Pinball Hall of Fame, right? And then when we're leaving, everyone's watching us leave, and we're like, "All right, see you later, nerds." And then we get in the car, and like it won't start. It's like click, 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 click. And then all the nerds are like so excited because they get to help us push start it, but then it won't start. And it's Valentine's Day. So then me and like Nikki and my buddy Chad's wife V, they had to pick us up to take us to dinner for Valentine's Day. And like we had to leave the car at the Pinball Hall of Fame and figure it out later with a tow truck.
My car would probably not work. No exaggeration. 4 to 5 times a year. It would just conk out for one reason or another.
Wow.
Yeah, it just would
That's a
not
bad
work.
invention.
And then there's little things. There's like things you just have to live with. You're like, oh, okay. Sometimes the key just won't turn.
If
I gotta
that
sit here.
car
for an
wasn't
hour.
on Back to the Future, it would have just been a fluke.
But it looks so sexy.
It does
The
look
stainless
sexy,
steel is
though.
awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
And in the suicide door, yeah,
I mean, you got enough people that are putting electric motors in those. You don't need that one.
true.
And if you get someone who's like super nerdy and they do the sound effect of the Goldwing door, like the Back to the Future,
That's tight.
Gucci. I'll pay for that. I'll pay $35 grand for that. Fuck.
But yeah, it is a failure.